Hey, buddy, it's your brother Mike. So, Mom and Dad told me about how you feel like there are monsters trying to get you every night when you're trying to sleep. That there might be watching you from your window or in your closet. You know, typical kid fears. And since they couldn't convince you, they wanted me to call you to tell you that it's fine. That it's just in your imagination and that everything is going to be alright. I'm not going to do that, though, because there are monsters watching you and they are trying to get you. I only know this because the same thing happened to me when I was your age. Just like you, they tried telling me I was just having nightmares and that I was imagining it. And they were pretty convincing, too. I almost believed them. Until the monsters decided to show themselves. Once I saw them, I knew they were real. And let me tell you, it's one thing to be afraid that there might be something hiding in your closet. It's a whole other to actually see it in there. These monsters tried to attack me for days, making me go through something no kid should ever have to. And it looks like you're going to have to go through the same thing. Conveniently for you, though, you have an older brother who has already experienced this nightmare and knows exactly what to do to survive these creatures of the night. So for starters, you should know that you just have to make it to the end of the week. At the end of the week, the monsters will go away. They did for me, and they should for you too. Also, you need to make sure that you stay in different rooms of the house. If you stay in the same spot, the monsters will come up with better ways to attack you, and you won't be able to avoid them. It doesn't matter whether it's the kitchen or the family room or wherever else in the house, it just needs to be a different spot. This way, it'll throw the monsters off, and their attacks will stay the same. Speaking of rooms, what room are you in tonight? The top bunk in the bedroom. Well, in that case, you're only going to have to deal with a few monsters. That being said, things are not going to necessarily be easier just because there's less of them. Anyways, staying on the top bunk means that you're going to be dealing with the Grymph, the Beetle, and the Shadow. So, to start things off, let's talk about the Grymph. So, when it comes to the Grymph, think of something like a lion or tiger. Some sort of predator of sorts. He'll try to sneak attack you by hiding and getting the jump on you. Just make sure if you see or hear him, you flash your light at him and he'll go away. See, one thing you should know about monsters, light hurts them, even if it touches just a little part of them. So think of your flashlight as a type of sword. It's going to be very important to you throughout the week. So next up is the Beetle. Don't let the name fool you, he's not a normal bug. He likes to hide in small, dark places. Of anything, he's probably in the vent right next to you now. Just like the Grymph, all you need to do is flash him with your light. Just make sure you're fast though, because he is a little quicker than the Grymph. And lastly, but certainly not least, is the Shadow. Once again, you'll need your flashlight to fight off the Shadow. However, the Shadow is smarter than the other two. He'll try to avoid the light by shifting around the room. As he does this, you need to make sure you keep flashing him with your light until he gets real close. Once he gets really close, just flash him one last time to finally make him go away. So that's all the monsters for tonight. I know this is a lot to take in, but you need to remember it if you want to survive. I'll call you again tomorrow to guide you on what to do then. But for now, be careful with your flashlight batteries, listen out for unusual noises, and wait till morning. The monsters will go away when the sun comes up. Talk to you tomorrow.
Makes sense.